Seriously, Diane, was Colgate your secret to winning Best Smile back in high school?
Yep, and it still is. I even work overnight.
Huh?
Colgate's Optic White Overnight Whitening Pen works overnight. So after 1 week, I can show up confident and reunion ready.
And here I was bragging about my kids.
Colgate Optic White. Find it at all major retailers.
At Sierra, discover top workout gear at incredible prices, which might lead to another discovery. Your headphones haven't been connected this whole time. Awkward. Discover top brands at unexpectedly low prices. Sierra, let's get moving.
Hello, quiz heads. Welcome to Takeaway Trivia, episode number 243. I'm Leon, your quizmaster from Hereford, UK, back in Hereford, UK from my adventures down in Cornwall, and this is another 4 rounds of pub quiz style trivia brought straight into your ears. Yes, it's up to you how you play. I provide the questions, you provide the rules. Got a few hellos to say this week, so I'm going to dive straight in. If you don't like the shout-out section, I know there's a few of you, feel free to skip ahead. The time codes are in the show notes. First of all, hello to guitarist Jimmy Burgess, who says, I'm playing for Liz Lawrence, and we've named our team Quiz Lawrence for your podcast. Any chance of a shout-out to Liz and our tour manager, Ollie? Liz and Ollie, hello. Liz, loving the new album. You can check it out on Spotify, by the way. It's called Peanuts. Particularly enjoying Yeti right now. I've had a message from Oscar Pratton, and I've got to actually give Oscar a personal apology. He writes, I did promise to try and get my partner Ella a shout out last year, but I forgot. It's her 21st birthday. It would mean the world to me if she could get a birthday shout out. Kind regards, Oscar Pratton. Why am I apologising? Because he sent me that message about 3 weeks ago. And because I was on holiday and I've recorded quite a few episodes in advance and did a few down in Cornwall, and basically I forgot to put it into my notes. And I've only just seen it again. So, Oscar, I am sorry. Ella, he messaged me weeks ago to wish you a happy birthday. It's my fault, all right? Happy birthday, Ella. Hope you had a great day. Robbie Sinnott says, birthday shout out for partner Julia. Her birthday is November the 10th. Happy birthday. Andrew Milne says, shout out to Andrew, John, Rosie and Peter at Peter Milne Wholesale Nurseries in Glendowick. Any chance of some Latin plant name questions? I've still got PTSD from having to do Latin when I was at high school. I didn't choose to do it. I was forced to do it. Hated every minute of it. So I'll think about it, but it'll take some therapy. Brian and Gertie Williams says, we're from sunny North Wales, but currently in New Zealand, travelling around. Been saving up quizzes for our road trip. Would be great to have a shout out. That's Brian and Gertie Williams. Have an amazing time. Holly Rebecca says, hello, Leon. My family are over in Perth, all the way from Inverness, Scotland. They'll be listening while travelling around. Can I get a shout out for Shona, Mark, Chris, Laura and Michael? Have a great trip. Thank you, Holly Rebecca. And Rachel Moore says, hello, can we have a shout out in the next quiz? It's for Rachel and Lachlan, who are currently travelling in South Africa, heading to Cape Town to celebrate our friends Calvin and Bianca's marriage. Have a great time. Whew, what's coming up on today's quiz? Well, we've got the Final Fling. We'll be playing a round of the Trivia Trail. I'll be introducing you to the TAT 10, but let's start with general knowledge. Good luck. Let's go then. Question number 1 on round 1, general knowledge. We've witnessed Donald Trump's second election victory this week, but who did he defeat in 2016? Number 1, we've witnessed Donald Trump's second election victory this week. Who did he defeat in 2016? Number 2, what was the name of the princess in Aladdin? Question 2. What was the name of the princess in Aladdin? That is the Disney version, of course. Number 3. On the London Underground map, what colour is the circle line? Number 3. On the map of the London Underground, what colour is the circle line? Number 4. What stone is used to make the flatbed of a snooker table? Question number 4. What stone is used to make the flatbed of a snooker table? And presumably a pool table as well. Number 5. If a cricket umpire raises both arms above his head, what is he signalling? So number 5. If a cricket umpire raises both arms above their head, what are they signalling? Number 6. What colour sari is traditionally worn by the bride at an Indian wedding? Question 6. What colour sari is traditionally worn by the bride at an Indian wedding? Number 7. On which island would you find almost 1,000 statues of large heads? Question number 7. On which island would you find almost 1,000 statues of large heads? Number 8. What is the name of the bit of water that separates Wales from Anglesey? Question number 8. What is the name of the bit of water that separates mainland Wales from Anglesey? Number 9. Which star sign is denoted by an archer? Question 9. Which star sign is denoted by an archer? And number 10. What is the name of the autonomous region in the northeast of Spain? Question number 10. What is the name of the autonomous region in the northeast of Spain? That's your 10 questions to start this edition of Takeaway Trivia, your general knowledge. We will have the answers after round 2. Round number 2 on this week's Takeaway Trivia is Trivia Trail. It's another 10 questions of general knowledge. However, the last letter of each of your answers should be the first letter of the next answer, assuming that you've got those answers correct. So for instance, if your answer to question number 1 ends with the letter A, then the answer to question number 2 will begin with the letter A. I'm not saying it does, by the way. Question number 1. In the British sitcom The Vicar of Dibley, the vicar has pictures of 2 men on the wall of the vicarage. One is Jesus. Who is the other? So question number 1, in the British sitcom The Vicar of Dibley, the vicar has pictures of 2 men on the wall of the vicarage. One is Jesus. Who is the other? Number 2, the US Military Academy at West Point is in which state? Question number 2, the US Military Academy at West Point is in which state? Number 3, which Sex and the City actress was born in Liverpool, UK? Number 3, which Sex and the City actress was born in Liverpool, UK? Question number 4, which female noughties singer had a debut album called The Fame? So number 4, which female singer who became a household name in the 2000s had a debut album called The Fame? Number 5, what is the Hebrew word that means so be it? Question number 5, what is the Hebrew word that means so be it? Number 6, what is the name of the sweet liquid produced by plants to attract pollinators? Question number 6, what is the name of the sweet liquid produced by plants to attract pollinators? Number 7, what is the light-sensitive part of the eyeball called? Number 7, what is the light-sensitive part of the eyeball called? Number 8, Milwaukee Deep is the deepest part of which ocean? Number 8, Milwaukee Deep is the deepest part of which ocean? Number 9, a person with turophobia, that's T-U-R-O and then phobia, fears what type of food? Question number 9, a person with turophobia fears what type of food? That's spelled T-U-R-O and then phobia. And question number 10. Who is the only artist to have a top 40 hit in the US and the UK in every year between 1971 until 1999? So question number 10. Who is the only artist to have had a top 40 hit in both the US and UK charts every year between 1971 to 1999? You'll know this person, big international name. Who are they? And that is your 10 questions on Trivia Trail. Don't forget the last letter of each answer should be the first letter of your next answer. Hopefully you've solved the Trivia Trail, but let's take a look back at general knowledge. How did you do on that round? Number 1, we've witnessed Donald Trump's second election victory this week, and that's either amazing news or awful news, depending on your vote, I guess. But who did he defeat in 2016? It was Hillary Clinton. Number 2, what was the name of the princess in Aladdin? Jasmine. Number 3, on the London Underground map, what colour is the circle line? Yellow. Question 4, what stone is used to make the flatbed of a snooker table? Slate. 5, if a cricket umpire raises both arms above their head, what are they signalling? So the 6 has been scored. Number 6, what colour sari is traditionally worn by the bride at an Indian wedding? Red. I went to an Indian wedding about 6 years ago now, I think. One of the most amazing weddings I've ever been to. The food was incredible and the bridal party looked stunning in their saris. Amazing wedding, such a good atmosphere as well. Number 7, on which island would you find almost 1,000 statues of large heads? Easter Island. Number 8, what is the name of the bit of water that separates Wales from Anglesey? It's the Menai Straits. Number 9, which star sign is denoted by an archer? Sagittarius. And number 10, what's the name of the autonomous region in the northeast of Spain? Catalonia. Obviously that's an area that's been hit by awful flash floods in the last few weeks. If you happen to be listening and you're in that area and you're affected, my heart goes out to you, genuinely. Okay, we'll have the answers for Trivia Trail after round number 3.
With Amex Platinum, you can really be in the now. Access to Resi Priority Notify. Yes! 4 p.m. checkout with fine hotels and resorts booked through Amex Travel.
We needed this.
And dedicated card member entrances at select events.
Let's go!
Means you can focus on the present moment. That's the powerful backing of American Express. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/withAmex. Card member entrance access not limited to Amex Platinum Card.
Max Bankman, I'm the new doctor.
Welcome aboard the Odyssey.
ABC Thursdays.
This ship is heaven. We're tending to our passengers' dreams.
I'm in.
From 911 executive producer Ryan Murphy comes a splashy new drama on a luxury cruise ship with Joshua Jackson and Don Johnson.
It's your job to keep everyone alive.
She's in VFib. 1, 2, 3. Clear.
I have a pulse.
You're going to be okay.
Dr. Odyssey. Thursdays, 9/8 Central on ABC. And stream on Hulu.
So this week for round number 3, a brand new format for takeaway trivia. This is the TAT 10. I'll be giving you a thematic list of 10 things, and you've got to come up with the answer that sort of corresponds with it. That's the loose format we're going with. This week it's album titles. I've taken a look through the top 500 albums of all time according to Rolling Stone magazine, and we'll see if you can name the artist that recorded the album. I'm just going to give you the album name, you tell me the artist. Now, they're not all from the top 500 of the greatest albums of all time. I have slipped in a few modern albums as well. So let's start with album title number 1, OK Computer. Who created or recorded that album? So number 1, OK Computer. Number 2, the album title is Guts. So number 2, Guts. Which artist is behind the album Guts? Number 3, the album title is Automatic for the People. Which band or artist was behind that album? Automatic for the People. Number 4, the best album title ever, The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars. Number 4, The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars. Number 5, The College Dropout. Album number 5, The College Dropout. Which artist or band is behind that? Number 6, Staying at Tamara's. Album title number 6, Staying at Tamara's. Number 7, Songs in the Key of Life. Album title number 7, Songs in the Key of Life. Album 8, Jagged Little Pill. Album title number 8 is Jagged Little Pill. And album number 9, The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess. Don't forget, these are all album titles. Just name the artist, the singer, or the band behind them. So number 9, The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess. And album title number 10 is simply Rumours. Album number 10, Rumours. There you go, we're looking for 10 bands, 10 singers. Who are they? Tat 10, by the way, will be a different subject every week. It's not going to be bands or music every week. Sometimes it could be things like name the film from the film tagline, which we have kind of done before, but I thought I'd format it a little bit more. Let's return to the trivia trail, the answers to that round. Number 1, in The Vicar of Dibley, the vicar has the pictures of 2 men on the wall at the vicarage. One is Jesus. Who is the other? It's Sean Bean. Number 2, the US Military Academy at West Point is in which state? New York. 3, which Sex and the City actress was born in Liverpool? Kim Cattrall. Obviously that ends in the letter L, so your answer to number 4 should begin with the letter L. Which female 2000 singer had a debut album called The Fame? Lady Gaga. Number 5, what is the Hebrew word that means so be it? Amen. Now at my primary school they all said it was Amen, but isn't it Amen? Who knows? Number 6, what is the name of the sweet liquid produced by plants to attract pollinators? Nectar. Number 7, what is the light sensitive part of the eyeball called? It's the retina. Number 8, Milwaukee Deep is the deepest part of which ocean? The Atlantic. 9, a person with trurophobia fears what type of food? Cheese. And number 10, who is the only artist to have had a top 40 hit in the US and the UK every year between 1971 to 1999? Elton John. Your answers then to the Tat 10, I listed 10 album titles and wanted you to name the artist behind them. Number 1, OK Computer was of course Radiohead. Number 2, Guts was Dropped by Olivia Rodrigo. Number 3, Automatic for the People was R.E.M. Number 4, The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars. That of course is David Bowie or Bowie. Number 5, The College Dropout was Kanye West. Number 6, Staying at Tamara's, George Ezra. My youngest asked me to include that, he's a George Ezra fan. Number 7, Songs in the Key of Life, Stevie Wonder. There's always time for a little bit of Stevie. Number 8, Jagged Little Pill, Alanis Morissette. Number 9, The Rise and Fall of the Midwest Princess. This is my favourite album of the year so far. Amazing album. Chapel Rowan is behind that. And number 10, the album title was Rumours. Who's the band behind that? Fleetwood Mac, of course. Alright, that's all the outstanding answers to the rounds we've had so far done. That means only one thing left to do, and that's to play the Final Fling. On we go to the final round of this week's Takeaway Trivia. 15 questions of general knowledge. It's another batch of your Final Fling. Question number 1. If an octagon has 8 sides, what name is given to something with 9 sides? So number 1, if an octagon has 8 sides, what name is given to something with 9 sides? Number 2, what coloured dust do you get from diamonds? Number 2, what coloured dust do you get from diamonds? Number 3, who was America's Time magazine Man of the Year in 1952? Question number 3. Who was America's Time magazine Man of the Year in 1952? Number 4. In the Harry Potter novels, what is the motto of Hogwarts School? Number 4. In the Harry Potter novels, what is the motto of Hogwarts School? We don't want it in Latin. Do it in English, that's fine. Question number 5. What is the only letter of the alphabet that does not appear in any US state or territory name? Number 5. What is the only letter of the alphabet that does not appear in any US state or territory name? Number 6. Which American president was the first to have been born in a hospital? Number 6. Which American president was the first to have been born in a hospital? Number 7. What is India's national musical instrument? Question number 7. What is India's national musical instrument? Moving on to number 8. From what continent did the tomato originate? Number 8. From what continent did the tomato originate? Number 9. Which wild animal found in Britain is quicker running uphill than it is down? Question number 9. Which wild animal found in Britain is quicker running uphill than downhill? Number 10. Which famous greetings card company was founded by Joyce C. Hall in 1913? Number 10. Which greetings card company was founded by Joyce C. Hall in 1913? Number 11. As of the 1st of November 2024, what is the least drawn number in the UK National Lottery? Now, this is since October 2015, when they changed the amount of numbers. Question number 11. As of the 1st of November 2024, what is the least drawn number in the UK National Lottery, or National Lotto? This dates back to October 2015, when they changed the amount of numbers. Number 12. What is the name of Israel's National Intelligence Agency? Question number 12. What's the name of Israel's National Intelligence Agency? Number 13. In computing terms, USB is an abbreviation for what? Question number 13. In computing terms, USB is an abbreviation for what? Number 14. Which country will host the next Winter Olympics in 2026? Number 14. Which country will host the next Winter Olympics in 2026? And finally, number 15. Which Pokemon does Magikarp evolve into? Number 15. Which Pokemon does Magikarp evolve into? That's your 15 questions on the Final Fling. Feel free to pause the podcast while you double check your answers. Make sure you've got something down for maximum pointage. And we'll have the answers after this quick break.
Gift the remarkable with Marc Jacobs fragrances this holiday season. From the iconic Daisy and Perfect to the all-new Daisy Wild, Marc Jacobs perfume gift sets include everything she needs to feel special. From her favorite fragrance, plus the matching travel spray, holiday gifts don't get much more perfect than this. So if you're looking for a gift inspiration these holidays, gift the remarkable with Marc Jacobs.
Make this summer count with Harvard Summer School. With Harvard's free college programs, high school students gain confidence and insight into what college is all about, challenge themselves, and discover new friends. There are over 200 courses to choose from, including college credit courses. So it's the ideal way for students to learn something new, but most importantly, have fun. Visit info.summer.harvard.edu/Spotify to learn more.
Welcome back to Takeaway Trivia. You've just had the final fling. Let's find out how you've done. Number 1. If an octagon has 8 sides, what name is given to something with 9 sides? A nonagon. Number 2. What colour dust do you get from diamonds? Black. Number 3. Who was America's Time magazine Man of the Year in 1952? Queen Elizabeth II. Number 4. In the Harry Potter books, what's the motto of Hogwarts? It's never tickle a sleeping dragon. If I was a 1970s comedian, I'd do a mother-in-law joke there. I'm not going to. Number 5. What is the only letter of the alphabet that does not appear in any US state or territory name? The letter Q. Number 6. Which American president was the first to have been born in a hospital? Jimmy Carter. Number 7. What is India's national musical instrument? Sitar. Number 8. From what continent did the tomato originate? South America. 9. Which wild animal found in Britain is quicker running uphill than downhill? A hare. 10. Which greetings card company was founded by Joyce C. Hall in 1913? Hallmark. They're probably more famous now for their dodgy Christmas films rather than the cards, aren't they? Number 11. As of the 1st of November 2024, what's the least drawn number in the UK Lotto? This dates back to 2015. It's 30, which has only been drawn 84 times so far. Number 12. What is the name of Israel's national intelligence agency? That's Mossad. Number 13. In computing terms, USB is an abbreviation for what? Universal Serial Bus. 14. Which country will host the next Winter Olympics? That's due to take place in 2026. It's Italy. So number 15, which Pokemon does Magikarp evolve into? Okay, I could do with my youngest son here to help me pronounce this because he's a Pokemon fan. I'm not familiar overly, other than through my son. He is in bed because I'm recording this quite late. So let's have a go. I think it's Gyarados. Could be Gyarados. Could be Gyarados, I suppose. But anyway, Gyarados. I can hear you cringing as I pronounce that horribly wrong. It's not good, is it? But there we go. Well done if you got it right. That was Takeaway Trivia for another week. Hope it's been a successful one for you. I'm going to leave you with one final tat fact this week. Did you know that Google searches for move to Canada rose more than 1,000% this week as Trump announced his victory? Yes, it surged as it became clear that Donald Trump was headed for a second term in the White House. Data shows, in fact, a 1,270% increase in the search term in the 24 hours after the US East Coast polls closed on Tuesday. Similar searches about moving to New Zealand spiked by 2,000% and 820% for those thinking about moving to Australia. Blimey. Good luck, America. All right then, thank you for playing Takeaway Trivia. Don't forget to subscribe or follow us wherever you get your podcasts from, and you'll get another edition delivered to you every Monday. Have a great week, quiz heads. Have a safe week, and we will quiz again soon. Take care. I hope you're enjoying Takeaway Trivia. Don't forget we're now available wherever you get your podcasts, so please subscribe, rate and review to help this quiz grow. Also, if there's anything you would like to be tested on, any subjects you'd like to hear in the quiz, please get in touch. You can follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/takeawaytrivia or on Threads at Bar Wars. Finally, we're also available on YouTube, youtube.com/@takeawaytrivia. Happy quizzing! The intro music is There It Is by Kevin MacLeod, available from incomputech.filmmusic.io, licensed by creativecommons.org.